Hey guys, welcome. I'm Birch. Welcome to the channel where we talk a lot about making money online as a creative person, as an artist. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about one question and I'm gonna be answering that. The question was that how's my manifestation experience going? Because somebody recently discovered on my channel that I talk about the manifestation stuff. I have multiple YouTube channels, so I'm not talking about the manifestation stuff on this channel, but then I do talk about on that because as I'm growing as an individual, not just a designer or entrepreneur or an artist or a doctor, whatever tags I can give to myself, okay? Not like that, but as a person, as a human being, as a spiritual being, as I'm growing spiritually, it's all about the spiritual talks. I discovered the manifestation, I think 1 year back or so, I guess, or maybe 1.5 years, whatever. But it's not been like years I've been doing this, so I've been like learning, studying a lot. So I'm going to talk and share my experience, how it's going, and personally what I think. Let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up. Do consider subscribing for more such videos. We have a lot of the content, guys, a lot of the products. We have a lot of the courses, free products, paid products. All the links are in description. You could very well check my Gumroad shop. You can go on a Gumroad and then you can type Globo Arte and you're going to see my entire shop, and I have so many products to help you guys make money. Courses, ebooks, guides, audiobooks, PDF, workbooks, a lot of stuff is there. You can check it out. The links are in description. Very well, you can check it out. Anyways, let's talk about the manifestations of the question that I received. So from 1.5 years, I've been practicing manifestation. I'm actually giving myself a lot of the information from books, from videos, from audiobooks, from podcasts. I'm consuming a lot of the content regarding the manifestation because that's the truth, that's the secret. If you have watched the movie Secret, you might able to understand what I'm talking about here, or you have heard about the book Secret, because that movie, it was a very old movie. I watched it, and the things that were talking in the movie was really the nature laws. Like, everybody has the nature law, and I can take an example of very simple gravitational law. If you know the law of gravity, everything is pulled towards in the center and nobody is an exception to it. Likewise, there are some nature laws and everybody is included in that. Like, you don't have an option that I want to be excluded from that. Everybody is included in that. And there are so many nature laws, and there's so much in this space that you could learn so much more. And the more you go deep dive into that, the more things get way more clear. But in the beginning, when you're starting with something called a manifestation, how to manifest your life, your business, money, relationship, whatever, all these things that you start hearing, the step-by-step things, may seem like, oh, it's something like you never heard your entire life, because we all do manifest since the day we were born. Yes, everybody manifests. Even the person who doesn't know about anything about the manifestation, still manifesting. We all create our life, whether consciously, subconsciously. Majority of the people are on autopilot, subconsciously manifesting or creating their life. How? Like, you are constantly thinking about something or the other. You're talking to yourself in your mind, in your head, or you're talking to other people, whether good and bad, and those things are happening in your life. If you remember, oftentimes you think about or you talk about someone on somebody, and that person calls you, or that person suddenly meet you at some restaurant or at the supermarket or something like that. How does that happen? It's the nature law, is that you create your reality. Everybody create their reality. We are spiritual beings. Whether you want to go the manifestation route to know more about it or not, but you do still create your reality. So why not create the reality consciously? Why not create something that we would love to be the part of? Why not create the things that we deserve to be truly as a human being, instead of creating things on autopilot, and instead of being in the same reality over and over again and creating the relationships that we doesn't serve us, or having the money problems, or overall the things are not working in our life. Why not create something that we can truly deserve it? Life is a gift, whether you cherish or embrace it, or you take it as like a struggle. It depends on you. It's a gift, and everybody got the gift. And the people who are stuck in their cycle, they see as a struggle. They see that life is very hard. nothing comes easy, you need to work very hard for money, the relationships are very hard, people create drama, relationship is only there when there is a honeymoon phase is there, then you are happy, and after that you started fighting, there is no love, real love doesn't exist. You might have heard about all these things from a lot many people, and most of these things we take on, and then we started acting, reacting and analyzing things in our life based on these, and that's what we create. And that's why you see that not all people have so much money, or not all people are having their dream career. They are stuck with their 9-to-5 job, which they really hate, just because they can't switch into a career or move or start their own business, which they really love doing, because they are scared. Because they are like, what if I leave my 9-to-5 job? Where the money will going to come? And that fear is natural and normal. I'm not saying you don't need to have fear. I'm not saying that, but it's normal. But when you truly go above the fear, and you realize that you can manifest or create anything, and then you use those tools to create your life, that's what the life everybody wants to live in. Why not take it that way? Because either way you will create, okay? Even if you think that I'm not creating, I don't believe in the spiritual laws, I don't believe in the law of attraction, okay, don't believe it, it's your choice. But you still create your reality. You can take a note on that. You can do it for 10 days. 10 days you can notice what thoughts are observing in your mind, what you're thinking, what you're speaking, what you're saying, and what you're acting from. You can observe that, and then you can write it down onto the piece of paper or a diary, and then can look at that and see that your reality is related with that. And 99% of the people are on autopilot, so they're thinking the same thoughts over and over again, and that's why their reality never change. They never achieve their dream life, because they are not thinking the new thoughts, or they are not thinking the happy thoughts or the good thoughts, or they are not thinking that everything is possible. And that's why the thing it is, anything and everything is possible. And more into the manifestation, I want to tell you that when we are come into this world as a small baby, at that time our conscious mind is not made up. I can actually talk about the two kind of the minds. Obviously you can go into the more super conscious, unconscious mind, like there are so many different levels, but for the sake of this video, I want to keep the things simple. So I'm going to talk about subconscious mind and conscious mind. The conscious mind is basically the thoughts you keep on thinking. The consciously you're thinking, the consciously you're talking, that's the conscious. And subconscious is kind of like an autopilot mind. That's what I can say in the normal language. It's kind of like a feed, as actually being fed, and you're just doing subconsciously without even realizing. The thoughts that you're thinking, that's consciously, is actually from the conscious mind. And subconscious is like running all through your life, and 99% of the things you're doing subconsciously, because it's being fed in your mind. So when you are born as a newborn baby, when you're a newborn baby, your conscious mind takes some time to develop. At that time your subconscious mind is there. So when you're a small baby, whatever somebody else is saying, your parents, your society, whatever they are saying, you take all that information in your mind, in your subconscious mind, and store and lock in that. Because at that time, the conscious mind is not there, and conscious mind is a logic mind. It's the mind that actually analyzed. This is the mind that actually put the logic. It's actually kind of like a barrier or a filter to the information, because if there is no conscious mind, you're gonna take all the information like that, and you will trust that information. Okay, whatever you say, I trust you, and you take all that information without any filter, without any logic, without any analysis. So that's why the conscious mind is made, so that we can put the logic, we can analyze it, and we can think that whether it is right information or wrong information, and then take that information, right? That's for the purpose of the conscious mind. But when you are a baby, the conscious mind takes some time to develop, and before that the subconscious mind is already developed. So when you're a newborn baby, whatever your parents are saying, that money doesn't grow on trees, life is so hard, it's so hard to make money, or there is no real love, whatever they say, okay, whatever, based on their own experience, you take all the information without the filter, because there is no conscious mind, and that information is being stored in your subconscious mind, and that actually runs your entire life until one day you wake up. You finally wake up when you're tired with your life. You're like, enough is enough. I'm tired with my life. I hate the job that I'm doing it just for the sake of money. I don't feel happy in my relationship. I feel bad in my social circle. And then one day you're tired, and then you do all this work, go into the manifestation, learn about the conscious and subconscious mind, and then you unlearn all the old programming. The belief system that you have in your subconscious mind is not actually helping you, it's actually stopping you from living the life that you truly deserve. Then that's the time for you to unlearn all of these unconscious and subconscious kind of like mind stuff. I think from 2 or 3 years when I started my business, because I love this part so much. Being from the medical background, I love the anatomy, I love how the body works, and how, because our body is a miracle. That's what I can say. Our body is like magic. Like 90% of the things happen in the body without even thinking about it, without even trying about it, without even doing anything about it. Like you're breathing, and the oxygen is like the air is going into your lungs, and the oxygen is going into your entire body. The blood runs in your body, the organs are working, and all that system is like actually working on autopilot, and you don't need to do anything. It's like such a magic. Like for me, I take it as a magic because I believe in the magic. And that's also the another thing. Some people don't believe in the magic. They're like, oh, the magic only happens in the movies. Come on, your body is a magic. Your body is a magic. What we want, we all want to be happy, right? We want money because it pays our bills, it helps us live a good life. And why we want a relationship? Because we want to feel loved, we want to be with somebody who cares about us, who we can care. That's why we want relationship, whether romantic relationship or friendship or whatever kind of the things. We all want to be happy. That's the end goal of everybody. But if you can be happy by unlearning the thoughts that's not helping you and putting the thoughts or putting the things that are going to help you, then your job is done. Simple. So that's the experience. Now for some people it takes years to actually unlearn these things, because it depends how deep these things are there in your mind and how many years you are been working on these things, like you have been doing the same things over and over again. It depends, but it can happen within seconds as well. For some people it happens within seconds. It clicks in their mind and they're like, enough is enough. I'm gonna go this new way because I've been working on this old way for a very long time. It's not helping me at all. So I find this new way and I want to go this direction and see what happens next. The beginning phases of my entrepreneurship, I was working so much. Like that's also another belief that we have, that we need to work so much to make money. Hustle is a culture, is on the entrepreneurship, and I was in that phase. I was listening to the people talking about the hustle culture, and in the beginning it was fun, it was amazing, it was a new experience because I was coming from medical background, totally the new background of business. It was amazing, but over a long time I feel tired. I feel like I can't hustle, this is not gonna work for me. I need to find something that I work less and make more money. I need to find that way. When I'm working, when I feel like working, and when I don't want to do anything, I'm not doing anything. I want freedom. I want freedom, financial stability, and on top of that I want to be happy. Just doing the things that I want to do. Simple. I don't want to do the things that I don't want to do. So then I started into the manifestation world, and I was listening to the people. I read a lot of the books, and I'm still learning a lot, and I'm reading a lot of the books. Like right now I'm interested more in the soul's journey. It's a very deep book, Journey of the Souls by Michael Newton, PhD. It's like a real case studies book, in which is actually talking about what happens when somebody dies, how the souls evolve and all that stuff. It's very deep book. I'm actually listening to that book. I use audiobooks nowadays, but that's been their journey, and I have so much to talk about this topic. It's like when the first time the mobile phones come in this world, and the old people who are not accustomed to use the phones, they were like, what is this? What is this? This is such a small thing and I can see anything on this? For them it's like a what is this? I can't believe this. The same thing is happening when somebody has been running an autopilot for years, for decades, and you talk about this new concept of the manifestation. For like in the beginning they are like, oh come on, you're saying something nonsense, it's not gonna work, it doesn't work that way, I've been doing this thing, it's not working, aha. But when you learn more, you go more deep down, you go more deep, and then you started looking at the real stories, the real examples of the people who have changed their life, then they see, oh, if other people can do it, then I can also do it. And then they go more deep, because in the beginning your conscious mind will going to reject this new information because it's the new information. That's what the conscious mind is to actually protect us from something which is not familiar, something which is new, because the new things is equal to danger things. That's what the conscious mind thinks. So in the beginning people reject this. They're like, nah, the real life stories, and they go more deep dive into that, learn more about it. Then their conscious mind, their ego mind, stop rejecting it, and then they open their mind to learn more about it, and then they unlearn the things and learn new things, and it's mind-blowing journey. That's what I can say. It's been just 1.5 years. I've seen the people in this for 20 years, for decades, and they are like creating magic in everyday life. Like everything is just working the way they want it to be. And if you say all these things like a luck, come on guys. We make our luck. Everybody is lucky. Like this is the concept my parents used to say that, oh, he's lucky, oh, that person has a great destiny or something like that. And I was always the one who reject that. I was like, everybody is lucky. If that person is lucky, I'm lucky too. You're lucky too. Everybody is lucky. And if somebody is unlucky, then everybody is unlucky. I used to always say that. And when I learn about the manifestation, the lucky word is like no longer there in the dictionary anymore. Because I believe everybody is lucky, because everybody has this power to create their life. What do we want? If I can create the life that I want, then what I would want? Nothing. And everybody has their own journey. Some people realize these things in this lifetime, some do in another. That's okay. Everybody is on their own journey, their own timing, and nobody is fast or nobody is ahead of anybody. There is no competition, nothing. So hopefully you get something out of it. Let me know what you think. I don't want to talk about the manifestation stuff on this channel, because this channel I'm talking about more making money, and I'm talking about the manifestation on my other channel. But still, if you want me to talk about the manifestation in terms of making money, in terms of business, like how you can actually run your business, like work less and make more, in terms of the spirituality and manifestation, then I can make videos. Let me know if you want. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye guys.